Johnny Deaton just stated that he seriously doubts they will see a significant delay for the Ripple Reverse SEC lawsuit settlement, and it could happen tonight or in a couple weeks. In fact, there is an entire video clip in which Johnny Deaton goes into the fact that there could be a settlement within minutes for Ripple and the SEC. Now, before I jump into that clip, if you don't know who Johnny Deaton is, he's actually the founder of Crypto Law US with over 246,000 followers. He's mostly known for releasing the most up-to-date and most truthful news within regards to the crypto industry, but more importantly, the 75,000 investors, mostly XRP holders, that have actually filed a case against the SEC, with one of those key members being BitBoy Crypto. Now, this is not the typical video. This is not clickbait. This is pure facts. I'm going to be shooting you guys with the information that I personally learned, and you guys are hopefully going to get something useful out of this video. So of course, before I jump into it, I want to remind you guys to please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications on, share this video, and comment your thoughts down below. That being said, I'm not going to waste any more time, and let's get right into it. After doing a ton of research looking into whether there is actually going to be a settlement or not, I uncovered this clip that was posted by Johnny Deaton recently, and I actually went ahead and actually subtitled it for you guys to make it more efficient and so that you guys get to understand the transcript of what he's saying. But in short, Johnny Deaton talks about XRP, but most importantly, the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit, and he highlights the fact that he believes a Ripple vs. SEC settlement is going to happen. But one of the biggest highlights and one of the shocking things that I uncovered was that within this clip, he actually states that he believes a Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit could get settled any minute, and that it is very likely that it's actually going to happen and result in a settlement. Again, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and roll the clips. If you want to read the transcripts, I got them sorted out for you, and let's get right into it.
Ongoing and future sales of XRP by Ripple and in the secondary market are not secured. That if they don't get that, there's not a settlement. If they get that, there's a settlement within minutes. I mean, I'm paraphrasing Stuart Alderati, but he basically said, not to me, to the world, that a settlement happens very quickly if that happens. And if I'm advising Gary Gensler, I'm saying, look, these emails definitely are going to cause issue. We can seal all of this up right now in a settlement. Also, we're really going to lose, Gary. We're going to lose. Let's see if Ripple will pay, let's pick $100 million. Let's take that victory. We can narrow it and say that, you know, each crypto is fact and circumstances, and just because XRP is not a security, and that doesn't mean the others aren't, and we can still go after each other one. To me, like, I'd be in Gary's ear saying, you can get on TV, instead of talking about Kim Kardashian with $1.3 million, dude, you can get up there and say that you held this company responsible. This one of these big fintech companies. You got $100 million in addition to the $100 million you got from BlockFi. You're holding these companies accountable. Like, you could just spin it politically. You know, you can imagine all the spin masters. It would make us vomit, right? Personally, to hear him spin it into a victory. But
so as you guys heard, a settlement is the most likely outcome that we were going to see in the next short bit that is going to unveil as a result of this Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. And no, this is not me talking, because I know a lot of you guys are always mentioning in the comment section, where is your information coming from? Where's your sources? This is not me saying it. This is somebody speaking on behalf of 75,000 XRP holders, known all across not only the XRP community, but the crypto community in general. He's also known as, you know, Crypto Law US. And on top of all this, he's actually an official lawyer. So boy, oh boy, does this look good for anybody that is investing in XRP. Now, keep in mind, this is not financial or legal advice. I'm not telling you to buy XRP or sell XRP. You do whatever you want with it. I'm just giving you guys the facts and all the latest news that I personally know. And real quick, before we move forward, I want to remind you guys of MetalCryptocom, where you can buy your own personalized Metal Crypto coins. These actually look fantastic. You can get your own Ripple XRP coin if you're into Ripple XRP. You can get the XRP coin with both of these. Look absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, I also want to mention that they have a ton of other coins like Stellar XLM, USDT, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and loads of other cryptocurrencies. And you can actually get them in both gold and silver based on what you personally prefer. That being said, let's not waste any more time and let's get back into today's video. Now, all the settlement news actually makes a lot of sense, because just recently, Judge Torres, the judge that's ruling on the Ripple vs. SEC case, ruled in favor of the Ripple team. Now, of course, Judge Torres issued ruling on parties' motion to preclude expert testimony. This is another good sign, because not only that, but of course, Just recently, the SEC lawyers tried to tell Judge Torres to ban Johnny Deaton from participating in the SEC vs. Ripple case, partly because he disclosed the name of their expert witness. Not only did she not ban him, but she agreed with him that Doty should testify about XRP holders. Now keep in mind, Johnny Deaton is basically speaking on behalf of 75,000 XRP holders, and this is crucial because what it tells you is the SEC is even more scared than before, and what's going to happen to them is it's putting them in a corner where they don't have any really good decision that they can take, and they're really forced to either lose the lawsuit or go into a settlement. And I think after a long time of analyzing this SEC vs. Ripple lawsuit and the entire case, the SEC doesn't want to come out with a loss and would rather just go ahead and settle with Ripple and get a resolution that way rather than taking a full out loss for the SEC vs. Ripple case. Now I know how much some of you guys don't like the fact that I'm mentioning all of these SEC government sunshine meetings, because you may feel like it's a reoccurring meeting and has no use case for the Ripple vs. SEC case, and I completely disagree with that. And this is why I actually mention it every single time there's a meeting, or at least every single time there's a meeting that correlates so closely with another Ripple vs. SEC major event. And one of those is actually on March 9th. Now, as I spoke to you guys earlier, we got all this news of settlement, or the possibility of a settlement happening very, very soon. And this meeting that is actually scheduled for March 9th is going to be extremely crucial because of one main key factor, and that is how closely it is timed with the possibility of a settlement. And we understand that these meetings are not meetings that are taking place to discuss anything. These are specifically to discuss institution and settlement of injunctive actions, institutional settlement of administrative proceedings, resolution of litigation claims, and other matters related to the examination and enforcement proceedings. So keep in mind how closely this is timed with all the news that was just released that I showed you guys earlier in the clips, and all the crazy emails that are going to get released. Again, the SEC doesn't want those emails to be released. They are very scared. We also are going to have the expert witness that is going to go ahead and start testifying about XRP holders. Guys, the SEC was using these as fear tactics. They actually don't have any backing whatsoever. So now that everything is looking against their image and against the way they imagined it, don't you guys think that in this meeting they're most likely going to discuss Ripple and the SEC and a possible settlement? I personally believe they are. And again, everything just kind of matches up. It makes a lot of sense that they would mention Ripple. Whether they decide that they want to do a settlement or not is something, but the fact that Ripple is going to be mentioned in this sunshine meeting is a guarantee. And it's funny because the SEC is having a very bad time in crypto in general, not just for Ripple and the SEC. In fact, Coinbase Brian Armstrong, CEO, has joined Ripple's CEO in chasing the SEC's approach to crypto. Now keep in mind, the CEO, Brian Armstrong, has quite clearly advocated against the SEC and stated that the SEC is doing a lot of improper acts that they shouldn't be doing within the crypto industry. Now, Coinbase themselves has delisted Ripple XRP, and they delisted it at the beginning of the lawsuit, and we understand why. He made it clear, Brian Armstrong has told the people that it was because pressure by the SEC. Now, of course, they are in fear of possibly getting sued, but now that Brian Armstrong has taken a stance where he's going, against the SEC and has made it clear that they're willing to battle the SEC if they feel like their decisions are incorrect. We've also seen Brian Armstrong get closer to the Ripple CEO. We are actually on the verge of seeing Ripple get relisted, or in this case XRP get relisted on the Coinbase exchange. And just imagine the potential that is going to happen. Now, maybe one of the reasons why Coinbase CEO isn't doing it right now is because the SEC's lawsuit is coming to an end anyway. So, you might as well wait the extra couple weeks or a month or so and just relist it once the SEC lawsuit is complete. And that might be the only reason why Coinbase is not relisting XRP. Because I've been reading so many people talk about, well, Brian Armstrong is so against the SEC and is so close to the Ripple CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, why isn't he relisting XRP? And, again, the logical idea here is, if the lawsuit's finishing anyways, might as well do it after the lawsuit's done, specifically if it's happening in the next couple of weeks, days, or maybe even in a month or two. Now, overall here, I believe that everything is looking very, very positive for both Ripple, XRP, and we will see, guys, some real price action hopefully very soon. Now again, I cannot guarantee anything because I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I see is financial advice, but based on the research that I've done, it does look very good for XRP and Ripple as a company. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could do me a favor by smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel with your post notifications on, and letting me know your thoughts down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next Crypto Geek video. Peace.